Good afternoon, dear ladies and gentlemen. It's really great pleasure to be here today. BH Telecom is leading telecom operator in Bosnia and Herzegovina with over 2 million customers and with over 220,000 customers of IPTV platform. BH Telecom going through very interesting, exciting journey of transformational journey. 3 years ago, we made one of strategic decision of BH Telecom. We recognized the importance and role of content, and we announced that BH Telecom wants to build, to create biggest and strongest domestic platform for production of audiovisual content. BH Telecom also announced public call for our platform. We already have public call continuously open for region with budget of 14 million euro. Today we will present to you our BH Content Lab platform, and also we will present 7 different projects. The series that are currently broadcasting, it's Hollow, also ready to air. We finished 2 sitcoms, Tender and sitcom On the Edge of Reason. Series in production, I Know How You Breathe and The Prince from LA. They are filming now during December. First, I Know How You Breathe, we finished first 2 episodes. Series in development, I Was Once an Imam and Komar. BH Telecom and BH Content Lab platform, we are open for cooperation, we are open for co-production in regional and also global level. Thank you very much for your attention, and in next slides we will have much more information about our 7 TV series. Thank you very much.
The Hollow is the series that has been presented in Sarajevo Film Festival with the first 2 episodes. We have shot it in the last year, and it is the first crime series basically that has been produced in Bosnia in many years, maybe ever. The whole idea of the series, it's twofold in a way. 2 of us, the creator and the director, Dani Stanovic and myself, we have been, on one hand, he was always a noir fan, and I was on the other hand a detective series fan, and both of us have been TV buffs and always wanted to do something for TV or serialized content besides what we did on film. So we put together something that is a detective-driven story settled in today's Sarajevo. Sarajevo is a city that is very much surrounded with mountains and stuck in those mountains, surrounded with fog, surrounded with humidity, and on the other hand, that is also, in a way, the last 30 years that we are living this being stuck. So I will show you the trailer of the series.
Očito sam vas podcijenio, a?
Jesi.
Zašto mi ovo nisi rekao? Nevin čovjek leži u zatvoru.
Odavno već nije ništa okej.
Imate li mi vas dvojica nešto reći?
We have broadcasted already the 5 episodes of the series Hollow. It had its premiere, a limited premiere on the BH Telecom channels and one of the public broadcasting channels in October and November in Bosnia. We are now working on our international distribution, meaning regional distribution and international wider distribution. Please wait for more concrete news about that. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear guests, allow me to start by giving you some background information about Fist's new sitcom, On the Edge of Reason. Yes, that's me. Imagine you're a middle-aged, single, respected journalist who won a lawsuit in court. What would you do with all this money? Perhaps you would travel the world, visiting some extraordinary romantic destination, drinking exotic cocktails, chasing women. Maybe you would take on new hobbies, read some bestsellers, or open a vlog channel of which you know nothing about. But what did our characters do? Our main character, Maho Dilber, thought it would be like that. He sat down, poured a drink, and said, "Hello, Mr. Bukovski. Here I am." Maho Dilber.
Zavisi ko pita.
Kristina Dilber, drago mi je.
Kako ulaziš nepozvane? Mogla si barem cipele skinuti. Curica! Cura! Izlazi, vadi glavu iz frižidera. Slušaj, kakva je ovo igranka? Ko je tebe uopšte poslao?
Sve ti piše u rodnom listu.
Kristina Dilber.
Tako je. Tvoja kćerka.
2 daughters, 2 failed marriages, 1 grandson, and 1 bathroom. His dreams were gone, vanished, drifted away. I feel sorry for him. He's so old.
Šta se još gore može dogoditi? Uselila se u spavaću sobu, a pola dana provodi u kupatiju. Praktično je blitzkriegom zauzela pola vašeg stana. Ne mogu mi zamisliti šta me još čeka.
Tatice, ja došla.
Ko si ti i kome si došla?
To sam ja, Vilma, tvoja Vilma. Vilma, ti se izgleda nisi još oporavio.
Joj, ako ne dobijem nešto da jedem, hitno umrijeću.
No, šta smo se mi dogovorili? Kako je to ulaženje bez pozdrava? Vidi ga, tatice, isti ti.
Maho's best friend and close neighbor, Tony Bonucci, is a local barber of Italian origin. He lives next door with his wife, Mira, who is joining politics, and his only son, Marco. But his perfect family life changed 5 years ago when his mother-in-law, Granny Anja Poskog, moved in.
1. Želimo vam dobro jutro, dragi gledaoci, iz doma gospođe Mire Bonusi, prve žene načelnice jedne općine u našem gradu. Dobro jutro, gospođo Bonusi. I prvo pitanje, da li ste se naspavali?
Dobro jutro vama i vašim gledaocima. Pa, iskreno da vam kažem, noćas baš nisam dobro spavala.
Dobro si i kako spavala, dite, šta te snašlo? Zna, Anđe, šta si radija sinoć?
No, molim te. Izvinite, molim vas, mi smo svi malo uzbuđeni.
Another important character is Fikret Pashic Pipa, Maho's half-brother, a man with an interesting personality from Mostar. He's a handsome fellow, yes, that guy, a charming one. He know all
Če
about
se bola
women.
šeti Valentinova, kralju bolan, ko u to još vjeruje?
Ko u to vjeruje? Šta si malo prije ovoj pričao, a?
To nije ova, nego je to Jelen. A to što ja ne vjerujem u Valentinovo, to ne znači da ja ne vjerujem da će biti večeras malo džiđi-miđi.
Ne znam kako nije on njih nafatava gdje ih nalazi. Ni na koji ful ih fatava.
Na šuplju priču, prosti pa garant je opet pala priča o Hollywoodu, kako je glumio...
Ko sporedni glumac ili kaskader u nekom filmu, a?
Da se to potegla hollywoodska priča. U kojem si filmu igrao?
U Batmanu.
A igrao si?
Batmana.
This story about family, friendship, love, ups and downs, told a true comic situation, also reveals a very broad generational spectrum. We have a 9-year-old character, Dino, a range of middle-aged characters, and a 17-year-old granny with their own unique problems, interests, attitudes, and views on the world. So let me ask you again the very same question I asked you before. What would you do with all this money? Maybe you change everything you used to do, all your habits, and adapt to a new way of life. Maybe not. There is a paradox when it comes to change. We all wish and dream of change. But at the same time, we are very afraid of it. Quite simply, we are all like them. It is very difficult to leave the comfort zone, even though such an act could bring us some positive changes. All we need is a leap of faith. Thank you for your attention and enjoy our sitcom.
Hello. So Tender is a workplace sitcom set in agency for public procurement in Bosnia and Herzegovina. And our story picks up on the very day the Commission for Tenders is established. And Commission is established by 3 guys who have completely different political, ethnic, religious background with completely different world views. And I prepared some of the clips to give you idea what is it. So on the outside, sitcom Tender is about wheeling and dealing. Sorry, okay, let's go.
Kako me podsjeti na neko prošlo vrijeme.
Jes, moćan zvuk. Ubi u mozak majke mi.
Ništa, momci, situacija je jasna. Tender za nove sirene pred nama. Znači, moramo precizno definisati propozicije.
Ljudi, znači ovo je glupo. Znači više ljudi vidi neku uzbunu na Twitteru. Ona dok zavinta ovdje već 100 reakcija.
Mladi Meho, pa već smo rekli da nema glupih tendera. Ima samo glupi ljudi koji ne razumiju benefite tenderskih procedura.
Jel to Meho presto da voli pare?
Voli Meho pare, Meho je normalan čovjek. U tome nije problem nego sirena. Ljudi će nam se smijati.
Naprotiv, ovo je ozbiljan tender. S ovim tenderom se nama pruža prigoda da raskrstimo sa mračnom prošlošću jednom za svagda. I da se ovaj zvuk više ne prolama i da nas ne podsjeća na ono vrijeme.
Da, to je bila tamnica mog naroda.
Prije bi rekao da je bila tamnica mog naroda.
Molim? Alo, ekipa. Svaka čast svima, ali prvenstveno je to bila tamnica mog naroda.
Više je bila mog.
Garantujem da je više bila mog.
Dajte ljudi, pa jasno da je mog.
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 Mog. Mog.
Mog.
So that's outer layer of our story, interaction between these three persons in 3 characters in Commission. But true heart of our sitcom is interaction with whole other stuff of this agency for public procurement, where we try to cover the topics of love, mostly. Lack or non-existent emotional life, lack or non-existent love life, self-confidence, overconfidence. So you get the idea. So let me say a few things. So when we pitched this project to BH Telecom, we said we want to do departure from regional sitcoms, from complete departure from what we see at sitcom scene in region, meaning that we don't want to make another family-based sitcom. We want to use the actors that are not washed out, that if you are living in a region that we basically look all the same faces last 20 years. So all our characters are played by actors who are new and coming with pretty solid fan base. And then we also said we want to depart from how sitcoms are done. So we are shooting with 3 handheld cameras, sometimes 4. What is our biggest departure from others is that there are no vulgarities. It's not that we are some Puritans or something, but we thought that in the Balkans, too many times just the curses and vulgarities were easy way out to go somewhere else and to make something like looking funny. So in our show, there is no word fuck, shit, there is no even word fuck it or something. So it was a tall order to do it such way and to be good, and I hope you will enjoy it. So where we are right now, we finished 24 episodes. We will start with broadcasting in January next year. We think that our core audience is the people who live in the region and don't like any sitcoms that they saw last 30 years. So it's basically young people who are, let's say, watching Netflix and HBO sitcoms very often, but they don't like to watch local sitcoms. I think we hope we have a go at this audience. We also believe the whole audience in the region will accept it. Well, beyond the region, it's hard to tell always with sitcoms, but I think whole Eastern Europe knows these public procurement agencies and tender, and all this story is very familiar everywhere. And on the West, I really don't know what to say. I only can say that our show is not based completely on local mentality, but on normal standard comic form. So I hope it's understandable also in the Western countries, yeah. So I will just then show you maybe one more clip when this one is...
Skandalozno, saznajemo. Vještačenje pendreka na vrećama je odbačeno. Nova odluka je da se vještačenje nastavlja na ljudima. Saga pendrek se nastavlja. Imamo informacije da je prikupljanje dobrovoljaca na kojima će se vršiti ovo testiranje već počelo.
Halo, Senka. Meho je. Vidi, nemam puno vremena. Jesi li još sa onim momkom što te vuče za nos i to?
Alo, Domagoj, kakav si? Slušaj, gdje je onaj jazavač što mi duguje za onaj zadnji posao? Gdje mu reci da dođe da mi odradi nešto da mu kvitam dug?
Alo, Strina, kako si? Gdje ti je Strahinja? Je li dalje neko neposlušan, a? Znaš šta, imam jedan posao za njega. Popravi se, a i zaradi.
Voliš ga još? O, ti si luda. Je li još bez posla? Imam posao za njega.
So we have prepared 30 episodes for next season. We hope we will get green light soon to go into production for this. So all together, same time next year, we will have 50-something episode, which I think it's already a good body to be, I don't know how to say, a serious partner. In difference between this and next season is that we will cover some another topics like feminism and Me Too and stuff like that with the introduction new character. So let's see one more clip and that's it.
Zar Evropska unija nema svoje prevodioce? Pitam zbog gospođe ili gospođice.
Gospođice.
Gospođica, da, mislim, pošto zašto bi vas maltretirali ako već imaju svoje prevodioce?
Imam ja momka, ne maltretira me niko.
Kad se već propituje bračno stanje, da i ja kažem, razvedena, imam sina u pubertetu.
Ivor, ja bi zadržala svoju privatnost po tom pitanju.
Naravno, Vesna, naravno, nije niko tražio ni od tebe, ni od Branke, da... Dobro, idemo dalje.
Slobodna. Nisam u vezi.
I za kraj, naš kolega koji je odlučio svima okrenuti leđa, Boris Bagić, naš IT-evac. Boris inače kreira već neko vrijeme našu web stranicu.
A, imamo li društvene mreže?
Pa, nismo još o tome raspravljali.
Šteta, trebali bi, imali bi puno followera.
Pošto vidim da se to traži, nemam curu.
Ne traži se, to niko nije tražio. Dobro, u suštini to je naš stav.
Thank you, guys.
Hello, everyone. Yes, Prince from LA. It's another sitcom. We are just in production. We are starting the shooting in 2 weeks. And the creators of the show are Amra Bakšić-Amo, who also is the producer, Elma Tatarek, Dušan Vranić, and Zlatar, the three of them also the writers. While Enes Zlatar and Dušan Vranić are also the composers, as the music is quite important for this sitcom. The director is a upcoming name, Alan Šimić, and it's 12 episodes, approximately 26 minutes each. At the center of the story, at the heart of the story, is a 50-year-old Miki. Miki has just returned from the United States to Sarajevo to live at his aunt's place. After having spent 30 years in the States, he's coming back with his wife, Kate, a beautiful young American woman who is looking for a PhD theme to develop in Sarajevo, in Bosnia. And Miki has Kate convinced, and also himself, that he's a big star back home in Sarajevo, that everybody knows him, as he has made one music video, one song in early 90s. Very soon, Miki will discover that nobody really recognizes him, nobody knows who he is. And Miki is an optimist. He will not stop at this obstacle. He will soon find out that the only television airing his one-time song, one-time hit, is on sale. And he, with the support of his aunt and with the support of his wife, Kate, he will go for it and buy the television. Along with the television, very shabby television, he will also get 3 employers. Zlata, administrator, who actually is guilty of airing Miki's video, as Miki is her teenage crush, her childhood crush from the 90s. Also, the cameraman, Soko, a true believer in all sorts of conspiracy theories, but actually in the heart a very lazy man who will do anything in order to avoid work. And the sound man, professor, who is always looking for his identity, for his profession, for his passion. For Miki, this is a perfect opportunity on one side to kind of turn around Bosnian and Sarajevan television world, but on the other side also a perfect platform to revive his musical career. So this is basically what we'll be following in the first 12 episodes of the first season of Prince of LA. So in the heart of the story is there are a lot of things, but the music from the early 90s and the late 80s are a big part of it, as well as the kitsch aesthetic of the post-traditional television. But basically in the heart of the story is a very human need to accomplish, to be acknowledged, and in Miki's case, of course, to be famous as well. The cast is a nice mixture of quite known Sarajevo names from both film, television, and theater. So in the main role, we have as Miki Alen Muratović, Kate Nadine Mičić, Tetka, his aunt, Mediha Musliović, while the television crew, Mirvad Kurić, Muamer Kasumović, and Jana Pinjo. We are starting the shoot, as I said, in next 2 weeks. It will be shot throughout January, and we are planning to have it ready for the autumn air. And now, another series I've been working with the production company, The Blokada. It's drama, I Know How You Breathe, by the creators Jasmila Žbanić from The Blokada and Damir Ibrahimović, who also is the producer of the series. It's in the first season, it's 6 episodes, approximately 55 to 60 minutes. It's currently in production. The directors are Alen Drljević and Nermin Hamzagić, and together with Jasmila, I am one of the writers. In this television drama, basically, we follow Nevena, the district attorney of Canton Sarajevo, quite experienced district attorney, and we follow her through 3 cases in 6 episodes. But not only that, we follow her professional life, we also follow her personal life. At the beginning, we find her in a total meltdown. She had just left her longtime husband and has moved into her deserted grandma's apartment with her 17-year-old son, who doesn't care much about school and things that Nevena would like him to care, but is rather immersed into creating his own musical videos, his own music, and dedicated in this new Sarajevo musical scene. Nevena's professional and personal life will already in the first episode come together, as the first case is about a 14-year-old boy who commits suicide and who attends the same school, international school, as her son, who will very soon be accused of harassing the deceased boy, and will put Nevena's professional life on spot and jeopardize her professional position that she has. Throughout the show, basically, as we follow 3 quite interesting cases, we also follow the development and the ups and downs of Nevena's personal life, especially in regards with her relationship with her 17-year-old son, but also with her future-to-be ex-husband, but also Nevena's relationship towards herself and her personal growth. The show is set in Sarajevo today, as you have probably imagined by now. The cast is quite a nice blend of already recognized names from the region, not only from Bosnia, with also some interesting newcomers and new talents. So in the main role of Nevena, we have Jasna Đuričić, actress who has last year won the Best Actress Award at the European Film Academy for her role in the film Quo Vadis Aida. Her son, Lazar Dragojević, Montenegrin actor, Sarajevo-based, Sarajevo student, and Bosnian actors Ermin Bravo, Jelena Kordić-Kuret, Mirvad Kurić, Kemal Rizvanović, among many other which are appearing in the show. We have already started the production. We have 2 episodes shot, the first 2 episodes in October and in November, while we are moving on into production of the remaining 4 episodes in January and February, ending the production by the beginning of March 2023, and ending the post-production hopefully by mid-year, end of July 2023, ready to be aired in autumn as well. We'll just take a look at a trailer of the first 2 episodes before I leave you.
Našli smo dječaka koji je vjerovatno skočio.
Na prvi pogled nema tragova nasilja. Ispušio je pola kutije cigara i popio je Coca-Cola.
A mobitel ste našli?
Jeste li nešto dirali su? Ne. Ovako jutro se ostavio sam? Da.
Dino, 6:30, zakasnit ćeš. Nemoj da čujem da sluftu.
Snimali smo spot.
Početak godine, sad ako ne stisneš gotovo.
Mogu ja sve kad hoćeš.
Motivi nam nisu poznati. Dječak nije iza sebe ostavio nikakvo pismo.
Dobro, ali čini se da možemo zaključiti.
Nismo našli dječaku mobitel.
Može li kod nas barem samoubistvo biti normalno samoubistvo?
Dječak imao problema, ali ne tih.
A kakvih problema?
Je bio normalan?
Vidi.
Dobro, Bona.
Ne smij se, aj prestani.
Roditelji su često dolazili zbog ocjena. Optuživali su nastavnike da ne posvećuju dovoljno pažnje njihovom djetetu.
Zločinački postupci neke djece uništili su naše dijete. Ovom zemljom vladaju političke pseudoelite.
Nas je stalno maltretirala starija grupa dječaka i rekli su nam ako pisnemo da će nas ubiti.
Idite u školu, tamo su ubice mog djeteta.
Dino, onaj dječak što se ubio išao je u tvoju školu, jes ga znao?
Ne znam ja te mlađe.
Mi se nalazimo na mjestu gdje sam ja posljednji put vidio svoje dijete. I baš na tom mjestu želim da pročitam neka imena koja sam danas dobio.
Dobro jutro, tužiteljice. Imamo nalog za pretrag stana.
Zašto ovo? Što se događa?
Vlastito dijete gledaš ko tužilac, ko da će slučaj jebot. Možeš ti njemu majka biti.
A šta ako se ispostavi da je on to uradio? Ako se ja sad povučem, to bi značilo
Samo da se razumijemo, ti se ne povlačiš, skidam te sa slučaja.
Nevena, šta radiš? Uvalit ćeš i sebe i nas u belaj.
Poštovane sudenice, kako tužiteljica Murtezić uopšte može i sada da obavlja funkciju javnog tužioca, kad znamo da je ona u centru skandala za nesavjestan rad i nepotizam?
Braća su tu kad se bije, kad se pije. Nije ovaj grad ko što je bio prije. Headovi dvole, SA, Eko Kingston. Kruna ide kralju, ovo ti je moj kingdom. BK, najjači u BH. BK, naš znak svako zna. BK, to je svaki moj stih. BK, a mi smo Bosna, Kings.
Thank you.
I shall first show you a 3-minute clip about the
Ti si mi bila u svemu naj. I u dobru i u zlu. I u dobru i u zlu.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Elif lam.
So you saw this 3-minute version of a 530 pages novel, and I just made a couple of remarks, so I shall go through them. Looking at this paper as in order to be efficient. I shall tell you first what phase we are in. We made a second version of the script based on this novel, and in our production we make breakdowns for all the elements needed to turn this fascinating novel into the TV serial. In this process, it confirmed what we felt. The story of I Was Once an Imam is not a regional story or a Balkan story 30 years ago. This is a universal story of the victory of good over evil, about the strength of men and about what makes us human, about love which prevails in impossible times and circumstances. This dystopic ambience, which paradoxically almost prevails with tenderness, is told through different levels of reality, documents, dreams, subconscious, words, colorful drawings, which all set the logical reality for our medium. This story is not about the past. This is a story about the present in which we live now, unfortunately. This story is also about the future in which the civilization of the world could be. This powerful and full and dynamic story gives us hope that we can overcome the horrors created by bad systems. It is about the importance of remembering. It's reminding us that no matter how brutal, fierce, and cruel reality can be, it never prevails. This is almost document of survival. The last thing which I'll tell you is about the title, because one of the organizers here asked me what the title means. In fact, our main hero was a prisoner and a forced laborer, and he was given assignment while burying one of the murdered persons, which were numbers of them, to tell them something which priests do at the funerals. Other ones didn't want. One says he's an atheist, the other one says I'm a Catholic, I don't know that. So this one, being a poet, he says he knew a couple of words in our language, and he told them. That repeated a couple of times, so they just gave him a nickname, Imam. So that's all. Thank you so much.
Hi, can you hear me well? Yes. Okay, good. Komar is a 6 episodes mystery drama series about the search for the intercity bus that went missing on the mountain pass Komar in central Bosnia. The lead character is 25 years old Mersiha. She was raised in a typically conservative family in a town in central Bosnia called Bugojno. Mersiha came to Sarajevo for university studies and stayed there after. Mersiha's parents learned about her relationship with a guy named Miki, and the word has been spread that she slept a couple of times at his place. As they lived by the value system of patriarchal society, her parents wanted to do some damage control by pushing her to quickly marry him. That gets her in trouble as she just decided to break up with him, but now, when her family honor and pride are at stake, she's naturally willing to do anything to protect them. Mersiha's parents set up a dinner where they are supposed to meet her boyfriend for the first time and discuss the idea of a marriage. Day after that, Mirsiha finds out that the passenger bus with Mickey on it went missing. She decides not to tell her parents about that, hoping the bus will be found soon. And then, out of nowhere, she receives a phone call from the passengers of the lost bus. Why her, she couldn't say. Local and federal police start looking for the bus, but they can't find any trace. NEOR, the secret organization that is pulling strings in the local government, through their puppets, gets involved in the search when they realize that their valuable item somehow ended up on that bus. The mentioned item is a powerful mechanism developed in great secrecy in the former Yugoslavia, and it was such a big secret that even President Tito didn't know about. NEOR gathers the director of federal police, minister in the government, and editor-in-chief of a TV station, and orders them to find the bus quickly and by any means possible. At the same time, they don't want to say precisely what they are looking for. Simultaneously, we follow the lost passengers gathered around the bus, placed deep in untouched nature somewhere in the woods. There's nobody there apart from them. Lost passengers are trying to find a way back, but that seems impossible. At the same time, the beautiful nature offers the shelter for their escapism that just some of them can recognize and accept. Also, passengers are challenged to make some choices that will determine what is going to happen to them, and they are just as confused as those looking for them. The stakes are set high, and all involved in the search are doing their best to find the bus and its passengers. Their paths cross, and the more they learn about the missing bus, the less they understand the nature of its disappearance. Intention with this series is to walk the thin line of mystery. On one side, not to hold too much information from the audience, so they can stay involved, and on the other side, not to give away too much, so it doesn't become too predictable and ordinary. One should always wonder, what's going on here? Apart from Sarajevo, Komar takes place in a couple of towns that surround Mountain Komar in central Bosnia. Travnik, Donji Vakuf, Bugojno, and Jajce. Some of us here know those places, but I want to show them in a different light. It's a special area with beautiful nature and is covered with woods that bring the feeling of mystery and hope. The characters of Komar are diverse and come from different spheres of life. The story takes place in modern Balkans and involves tragedy, mysticism, subtle humor, love, mystery, absurdity, politics, social realism, and that larger-than-life feeling. Along with all that, it has a universal story, and spiced up with some local voodoo, it could reach the hearts and souls of the audience. Currently, the series is in the development phase. It will be produced by production company Proba for BH Telecom's BH Content Lab. Director should be Goran Kapetanovic, known for the series Caliphate you might have seen on Netflix. We plan to shoot it during the summer of next year. Thank you for your attention.